Annyeonghaseyo, and welcome to the latest in my Korean entertainment reviews. Yesterday, I had the chance to see at the cinema the highly anticipated I, the Executioner, also known as Veteran 2, the sequel to 2015's massive hit Veteran. I should warn at this point that there will be some mild spoilers ahead, although I will try to avoid giving away too much. Veteran introduced us to Detective Seo Do-chul and his tight-knit and relentless violent crimes investigation unit, and had a great blend of visceral action and humour, so much so that it became one of the top-grossing domestic Korean movies of all time. The sequel has long been in the works and reunites behind and in front of the camera many of the same team. It's written and directed by Ryo Seung-wan, who has been responsible for many of my favourite movies, such as the aforementioned Veteran, but also things like The Battleship Island, The Berlin File, and Smugglers. And reprising his charismatic role as Detective Seo is the force of nature that is Hwang Yong-min, possibly the hardest working and most versatile actor in Korea. Someone you can't take your eyes off no matter what he stars in. Now, the rest of the team also return, as do a couple of other characters from the first movie. But there are also two additions to the franchise in a rookie cop and MMA expert, Park Sun-woo, played by Jung Hae-in, and suspected serial killer Min Kang-hoon, played by An Bo-hyun. This time around, amidst rising media hysteria around a mysterious vigilante nicknamed Haechi, the team are assigned to protect released convict and old foe, Yeon Seok-woo, who was in the first movie, from being Haechi's next target. Now, the team struggles to protect Yeon, tamp down the hysteria which begins impacting innocent people, and find the mysterious Haechi before things get out of hand, as they start to do. Now, this certainly has a much darker feel than the first movie, both in content and indeed in the cinematography. Much of the movie is filmed at night, in the rain, or in tunnels, or in rather filthy lockups, making it a wee bit hard to discern the action, I found occasionally. There is a distinct message present as well. Despite the brutal fight scenes, it's a message of anti-violence and certainly anti-vigilante violence, and it's heavily critical of social media and the role that they play, and the media in general, in, shall we say, hyper focusing on these things and profiting from them. Indeed, director Ryu seems to have taken some of the criticism of the fast and loose tactics of the violent crimes team from the first movie and turned it into a critique of those actions in the story of the second movie. The effect of this somewhat reduces some of the humour, the comedy present in the first movie, although the banter between the team is still present. But other than the wonderful and very funny opening 10 minutes of the movie, it felt like a different movie much of the time. Although we do get to find out about those legendary gambling housewives so often mentioned in Veteran, which is hilarious. That's not to say it's a bad movie, of course, just different. There are still some brilliantly choreographed fight scenes, some exciting chases, and a lot of tension. And Hwang is such a great actor, you can't keep your eyes off him. And the rest of the cast are excellent too. It was really good to see that team back together again. I do want to see it again, as I'm not sure I enjoyed it as much as Veteran. Not that it isn't good, it's just different. So I think a repeated viewing would be necessary for me to really sort out how I'm feeling about it. But right now, for me, it's still one of the best movies this year and well worth seeing. So if you do see it, though, watch till the end of the credits too, as there is some post credit business potentially setting up a third movie. So, I, the Executioner, great movie, different from what I was anticipating based on the first movie. Different not being bad, but certainly a change in tone and a lessening of the humor of the first movie with more of a message involved, I would say. So, anyway, thanks for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment and take a look at my other Korean content. Until next time, stay well and 안녕히 가세요.